Hey everyone, welcome back to Throttle Thursday from the window seat. In case you missed episode 1, here's a quick recap. Last week I launched this series from the top deck of the Celebrity Reflection, mojito in hand, curacao, breeze in my hair, and definitely not a soundproof studio. I talked about my first solo trip to Europe, why I started this series, and 2 things that I will never travel to Europe without again. Obviously, one being powdered coffee creamer. They don't have that there, and a washcloth. Many hotels do not have washcloths in their rooms. So this week, I'm going to be diving deeper into the flight experience, what it's really like to fly to Europe in a sleeper seat. Obviously, those are longer flights overnight. And I was on United Airlines. One of the unexpected perks of upgrading my seat was access to the airport lounge in O'Hare. So it was a quiet, comfortable seating area, tons of snacks, beverages, even a full bar. It really made the pre-boarding experience feel that much more relaxed. Most of Europe-bound flights, as most of you will know, you fly over in the evening, so they'll board in the evening and then you arrive in the morning. So you're already winding down when you get on the plane. Once we were in the air, United started dinner service rather quickly and its beverage service. And it wasn't just like a snack for dinner. It really was a full meal, salad, entree, and dessert. After dinner, the cabin lights went out and it was nighty-night. Time for rest. United provided a blanket and a pillow and a small travel kit with stuff like your toothpaste, your toothbrush, an eye mask, hand sanitizer, and lotion. So it was a nice added touch. Obviously, that's not why I paid to upgrade the seat. But here's something I didn't expect about those seats, that there is no full under storage seat in front of you like if you were sitting in a regular seat. So I brought my rolling laptop, and because I thought I was going to have time to work, which was another mistake, I wanted to keep my laptop close. But the space up above me was really high. I couldn't reach it, and the space below me was really oddly shaped, and it was a little bit of a struggle to keep it in there. So I didn't want to disturb anyone in the middle of the night, and quite honestly, I was tired. It was getting late. So the time that I thought I was going to work with the best intentions didn't work out that way. So that is about my flight going in. And it really didn't even matter because I really felt rested up when I got there in the morning. Because after dinner, it's like really quick, and then it's like, wow, it's 8 o'clock already. So by the time you get done with dinner, your dessert, maybe a cup of coffee. If you're like me, like a cup of coffee late at night and I still sleep, it really was time to go and get a rest. And I didn't feel wiped out when I landed the next morning as I thought I would. So I would definitely upgrade if I had the opportunity. This time around when I went, I nabbed a 50% off win on the upgrade. Normally I don't do things like that last minute, but I wanted to try it out, and I'm glad I did. Again, if I had the opportunity to upgrade, I would absolutely do that. So my layover was in Munich. I had just enough time to grab a cup of coffee and one of their amazing, amazing donuts. I have a photo. I will post it on my Facebook page. So a short connecting over to Prague. In Prague, when I landed, I picked up my pre-order currency, which I did online, and it was there waiting for me, and then just grabbed their version of an Uber and got a ride over to my hotel. There is a difference, obviously, between getting the upgrade on the sleeper seat versus a premium economy seat, especially if you're planning a big international trip. I'm heading back in May, and I do not have a sleeper seat. So I will be posting my thoughts on the difference between the two, because there can be a huge price increase. So that is it for today. Don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comments if you've ever flown a sleeper seat. Would you do it again? I'm kind of curious what other people's thoughts are. Until next time, I'll save you a seat by the window. Have an amazing Thursday.